Bad trucking posture can definitely cause breathing problems if we are not aware of it. As you know, as OTR drivers, especially myself, I've been doing this for about 5 years now. Over the road, I have noticed some soreness here in the left rib cage area. And the only thing that I can think of is that over time, when you start to have bad posture and you lean forward without lumbar support, it just messes with your breathing. And sometimes you don't even know why you don't feel like you're breathing right or getting enough air. I want you to be reminded that sometimes it could be bad posture, because when we're crunched down like this and this area right here starts to compress, it's definitely going to mess with our diaphragm, which is responsible for, the big, clean breaths that we need. And this is good to do while we are truck driving, big breaths, and so that we can find our center once again. Because over time, you and I both know as truckers, we're not thinking about our posture. We may just be focusing on our GPS, trying to get to a load on time, or maybe our mind is just somewhere else sometimes. And we all of a sudden start slouching and leaning forward, and that starts to compress once again this area right here, and your ribs start to compress, and that's not good, because we want to make sure that we have plenty of air and breath, and making sure that we have upright posture. How do we fix this a little bit? Well, we make sure that we have lumbar support. Sometimes the seats, it is built in the seats, or you can just get your own lumbar pillow, or they even sell some inflatable ones. Just whatever your preference is, find something that is going to help you to stay upright, to make sure that you can breathe properly, because again, we don't want this over time. It can mess with your respiratory over time. You can get some pains and aches in these areas from improper posture. So I hope that this was helpful. Here on Survivors Truck Talk, we talk about personal development for truckers, and also we talk about how to relieve that stress over the road, because we are all in this together. There's a lot of stress out there. So keep watching here so that you can stay reminded of personal development tips for truckers. Also, there's a link in my bio if you want to keep up with the journey, keep up to date with the journey of a mental wellness tool or app that we are creating for truck drivers, as Survivors is in this process. If you want to stay up to date with that, click the link in the bio.